You think your life changes with big moments, a big break, a huge opportunity, a single dramatic decision. But here's the truth, life doesn't work like that. Your life isn't a movie with one climactic scene. It's a mosaic, a collage, made of tiny decisions. Tiny, almost invisible, so easy to ignore. And that's exactly why they are the most powerful. They are the building blocks of who you become, whether you like it or not. Every scroll, every choice, every small action, they are votes. Votes for the life you want or the life you settle for. And today, I'm going to show you 7 tiny decisions that stack like bricks, one after another until your life is unrecognizable. Look at this stick figure. Same body, same brain, same 24 hours, same potential. 1 year later, 2 completely different lives. One stick figure is standing tall, confident, focused, calm, moving forward with purpose. The other is slouched, tired, overwhelmed, dragging through the same day over and over. Both started with the same dreams, the same goals, the same intentions. So what went wrong? It wasn't talent, it wasn't luck, it wasn't a big opportunity. It was tiny decisions. Decisions so small you barely notice them. A scroll here, a delay there, one skipped workout, one extra hour of mindless browsing. Each alone seems harmless, but they stack, like bricks. One figure built a ladder toward growth. The other built a wall that blocks everything. And most people don't realize it. They don't fail dramatically, they don't crash. They drift. Day by day, minute by minute, until one day they wake up in a life they didn't choose, and they ask, how did I end up here? The answer is uncomfortable. You didn't ruin your life. You just kept choosing what felt easy instead of what moved you forward. Here's the hard truth. Big change is rare. Big breaks are rare. Most of life is small, invisible, boring. Yet it's these small things that shape every outcome. Every successful person you admire didn't start with a miracle. They started with small choices, invisible choices, every single day. The choices your brain ignores because they don't feel important. But the universe rewards consistency, not drama. It rewards tiny actions repeated relentlessly. Small decisions create compounding momentum. One micro win today turns into a habit tomorrow. One habit becomes a lifestyle next month. And before you know it, your life is unrecognizable. Your brain is like an engine. It doesn't run on motivation. It runs on patterns. It doesn't care what you want. It cares what you repeat. Every tiny decision is a vote for who you are becoming. Some votes are obvious. Others hide in plain sight. Do you scroll for an hour when you're tired? Do you make excuses instead of acting? Do you say just one more to food, TV, or sleep? Each vote builds your identity. And here's the kicker. The scary part isn't the bad decisions. It's that you don't even see them. You think, I'll start tomorrow. I'll fix it later. Meanwhile, your identity is being quietly rewritten. So today, we're not talking about huge goals. No 5 a.m. wake-ups, no extreme habits, no life overhauls overnight. We're talking tiny, repeatable decisions, small enough to ignore, simple enough to forget, powerful enough to change everything. Decision number 1. Stop negotiating with your future self. You're lying in bed. The alarm rings, the brain whispers, just 5 more minutes. That's a negotiation. Your future self always loses because future you doesn't get a vote. Here's the tiny decision. Decide once, execute immediately. No debate, no discussion, no delay. Every hesitation gives comfort the edge. Speed beats motivation. Action kills excuses. Visualize it. Every morning you win this tiny battle. You stack micro wins. Each one compounds. Each one builds identity. Soon your brain expects it. Discipline becomes default. Motivation becomes a bonus. Decision number 2. Treat energy like currency. Money runs out if spent carelessly. Energy runs out even faster. Yet most people protect money and waste energy. Scrolling, complaining, overthinking, worrying. Energy is your real bank account. Ask before each action. Does this give me energy or steal it? Choose wisely. Stop spending energy on non-essential transactions. Think of energy like a battery. Morning, 100% charged. By 10 a.m., 47%. Lunch, 23%. By 3 p.m., nearly empty. And you didn't even run a marathon. You just lived. Spend energy like currency. Invest in growth, health, clarity, not in meaningless consumption. Decision number 3, build micro wins before mood. Most people wait to feel motivated. Mistake. Motivation isn't the engine, it's the exhaust. Action comes first, feeling comes second. Shrink every task until it's impossible to refuse. One push-up, one sentence, one phone call. Tiny wins to confidence. Confidence to momentum. Momentum to identity. This is how ordinary days stack into extraordinary life. Decision number 4, stop trusting your feelings at night. At night, the brain is tired, emotional, dramatic. It lies. I'll start tomorrow. I deserve a break. This won't matter. Night brain is a trickster. Morning brain pays the bill. Solution, make decisions in advance. Plan your clothes, plan your tasks, remove friction. Design beats discipline every time. Decision number 5, change input before output. You don't control your thoughts, you control your inputs. What you watch, who you listen to, what you read. Garbage in, garbage out. Clarity in, clarity out. Tiny decision, protect the first 30 minutes of your day. No chaos, no news, no social media. Just calm, just focus, just preparation. Decision number 6, measure progress in reps, not results. Most people quit because they measure the wrong thing. They measure outcomes, money, status, recognition. Results lag, reps don't. Show up, do the work, mark the rep. Reps build skill, skill builds confidence, confidence builds results. Fall in love with reps, fall in love with effort, fall in love with tiny, consistent action. Decision number 7, end every day with proof. Your brain forgets progress. It remembers pain. So give it proof. At night, ask, what did I do today that my past self wouldn't? Write it down. One line, one moment. You're teaching your brain a new story. I'm the kind of person who moves forward no matter what. None of these decisions are impressive. They won't go viral, they won't get applause, but stacked together, they rewire your identity. You stop trying to change your life. Your life changes because you changed. Quietly, daily, relentlessly. This is the power of tiny decisions. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Same world, same problems, same 24 hours, but a different posture, different energy, different calm. Not because life got easier, because you got stronger. And it didn't start with a big moment. It started with one tiny decision. Today. Pick one decision from this list. Just one. Apply it today. Come back tomorrow, stack another. Tiny decisions don't just change habits, they change destiny.